Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Cider Pop Central. And would you believe it, once again we are back with Alska Cider Company. Well, it's not actually Alska Cider Company, it's the Swedish cider company that is actually based in London, but they produce the Alska range of ciders, which you can get from Aldi at this moment in time. Although they're a little bit cheeky, Aldi. I've noticed that they've started doing them in 4-can packs rather than singles, so, you know, just bear that in mind if you see them. So yes, this is another in the long line of flavoured cider pops that Alska produces, and this one I've actually got a little bit of trepidation over because I'm not sure these flavour combinations are actually going to work out. Today I am trying a can of blood orange and blackcurrant. Now the two on their own probably would be okay, but the two together I'm not sure it's going to work. What I will say is that I have been pleasantly surprised by Alska's range of cider pops so far. They've been nowhere near as bad as the general mass-marketed industrial cider pops that you can get on the supermarket shelves. And so I have been recommending these to people if they like that sort of stuff. As usual, this one comes in 330ml cans, as you can see here, and is a pretty bog-standard 4% ABV, like the rest of the range is. So it's vegan friendly, the taste of summer in a can, that's why I'm having it in midwinter. Blood orange and blackcurrant flavoured apple cider. So yeah, this must be a new-ish sort of labelling for it, because it didn't say that before, it just said, I don't know, such and such flavour cider. So this is an apple-based cider, not a pear one like most of the other cider pops are. Contains sulfites for freshness, and it actually does have ingredients on it as well. Apple cider, natural flavours, sugar. So there we go. So naturally it's going to be quite sweet because they've added sugar into it, but it is good to see that it says it contains natural flavours rather than syrups. So like I said in my last Alska review, that's obviously a positive sign. So let's just get this can open and see what I make of it. Now, all the rest of the Alska cider pops have sort of come out sort of clear. If this comes out clear, I'll be very surprised. It does not. I had a feeling because it contains the old blackcurrant. Yeah, that's the sort of colour I was expecting from that. So, speaking of colour, well, there you go. Very light carbonation, as you can see there. Extremely small bubbles. In fact, they're dissipating quite quickly. Now, it does have a ruby reddy sort of hue to it. However, I mean, it does look filtered, but it's not luminescent. It looks natural, I would say. It definitely looks more natural than some of the other cider pops you can get on the market. So, what does it smell like? I'm going to hazard a guess. Blood orange. Straight away. Do you know what? That instantly smells like orange jelly. Roundtree's orange jelly cubes. Strangely enough, I am not getting any hint of the blackcurrant at all. It is literally all to do with that blood orange. But to be fair, it smells inviting. It smells pretty sweet, but do you know what? It doesn't turn me away from the smell. It actually smells quite inviting. Well, let's waste no more time. Let's see what this one has to offer. Cheers, everyone. Here's to Alska with another of their range with their blood orange and blackcurrant, which you can get from Aldi stores right now. Cheers. Very sweet, as is to be expected. But you know what? Hey, do you know what? That kind of works. Huh. Well, who'd have guessed it? That actually does work. Wow. I am very surprised by that. Crikey. Well, the initial taste is blackcurrant. Sweet blackcurrant, a little bit like Ribena, but not overly sweet. It tastes fresh, it tastes natural. And then the citric flavours of the blood orange come through on the aftertaste. And you know what? They meld together really well. I'm very surprised by this. Do you know what? I can see this being super refreshing on a hot day, like most of the range have been. I'd say this is probably the most surprising one of the lot. I really didn't go into this one with high expectations because I really didn't think that the flavour combination would work that well at all. I know I'm unbiased in my reviews and everything, but I did go into this with some sort of trepidation. But do you know what? That is the most surprising of the range that I have tried, and in a pleasant way. I'm very pleasantly surprised by this. I mean, with most cider pops, there's no hint of the base apple cider that they've used in this. It's all to do with the adjuncts that have gone into it. But hey, it gets props for using natural flavours. It's a bit of a bugger that they have to put sugar into it just to make it sweeter, because I reckon if they didn't do that, they'd actually be onto a really lovely proper cider. Well, as far as natural ingredients and everything go, yeah, my goodness me. I'm very surprised by this. I've said surprised about 5 million times. You know, take a shot every time I've said it. For 99p a can as well, this knocks the spots off all the other cider pops you can get on the supermarket shelves. This is lovely stuff. Let's go in for a final taste before a final verdict. Well, there we go. This is the last of the canned range of Alska ciders that I've got to review. I'm sure there's a million and one other flavours out there. But do you know what? Every single one of them has been either fairly good to surprisingly good. So yeah, if you like cider pops, if you like that sort of stuff, if you like your crapper burgers and recorder, whatever you want to call it, give these a go. Seriously, you are on the way to... It's a great stepping stone into actual infused ciders. It doesn't have the cloying sugariness that you get with all those other cider pops where it feels like you're getting something like clogged up in the back of your throat and everything. Yes, it is sweet, but it's not thick, it's not syrupy in the mouthfeel. It tastes fresh, it tastes natural, and you know what? It gets props for that for sure. So let's get the old chalk out. Oh, that's a purple one. I mean, I could use a purple chalk, I suppose, but there we go. So yeah, for a final verdict, I'm going to go and give Alska's Blood Orange and Blackcurrant Cider Pop a 7 out of 10. Seriously, I've been so surprised by this range of ciders. I thought it was just going to be exactly the same as all the other ones you can get, but they have gone above and beyond my expectations for sure. So if you go down to Aldi and you were intrigued by this range of ciders, I would say do not hesitate and give them a go, especially if you like this type of drink. It will definitely go down well, and especially as they're 99 pence a can, you just can't go wrong. So there we go, another episode of Cider Pop Central. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as usual, I will be back with another delicious and tasty cider soon. Until then, once again, I'm trying to stifle in these burps because of the combination, and I'll happily go and finish this one off. Take care, guys. Till next time.